Hello! We're doing lore. It's lore time. We're loring. I'm stressed. It'll be fine. It'll be good. I hope you all enjoy. I will try and mute at points to thank people for things if things happen. I've realised that my follower goal is incorrect, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Here we go. Into the lore. I hope you all enjoy. I'm gonna switch to a different playlist. There we go. Okay. To the lore. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Done. I think that works well. Down. And then we will be just on time for our meeting, I suppose. Not sure if that's what you should call it. There. Wonderful. Another bit of mithril coming up from the lava. Okay, better take these goggles off and then we go. So I'll swap to. Suppose should I take the goggles off? I don't really know what's polite. Suppose I'll go with them off just to be safe. Go. And just to make sure we get the place right, take that. Want to be late? That would be embarrassing. I don't even know. Said we'd talk about the mithril and its property, so that's something. Hello, Nicola. Welcome. We're doing some lore. We're doing some MythrillSMP lore. I'm on my way to a tea time chat with Jay. That is our preface for today. So, the tea house. It's in the harbour, one of the main buildings. It's gonna be fine. Jay was nice. They invited me to the wedding. You know, all that. It'll be fine. It'll be good. Welcome, Jordan. Welcome. It's lovely to meet you. I'm currently about to do some lore on the MythrillSMP. I hope you will enjoy. Currently, my character is on their way to a tea. It's not a tea party, but something similar. With another character called Jay. So that's what we will be up to. Okay. Okay, there it is. Got this. Be good. Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Yeah, the wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah, the wedding and well, before that was when you first got here, so
Yeah.
oh, I know you've been on your island busy at work. I've got some tea for you over here.
Thank you.
And some jelly donuts are just inside there. I heard they were your favorite. Artemis let me know.
Thank you.
Problem. How have you been?
Um, yeah, okay. Uh,
That's good to hear. Have you noticed anything weird with the Hoovers lately?
yes, it was something I mentioned to Artemis when I ran into them. They so they never they seem to have kind of almost taken on a mind of their own. Um,
Yes, well, as far as I've perceived them from the ones at Artemis's hub, is they have some sort of semi-sentience. It seems more so that they 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 just clean a lot without um people
yeah,
using them to. What I was more referring to was the fact that there is a notice on the community board for a Hoover uprising.
I did also notice that. I'm
I'm
not
I'm
sure.
about I'm about 90% sure it's a prank. I don't do you remember Bagel from the wedding? Wore a mask, purple
Yes.
horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't wear the mask anymore, but they still have the horns. Hair's different as well. But they're kind of the prankster around these parts, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, it
But
was.
I don't know. All I do know is that Moons made a bee mafia to combat them. Or I
Oh,
think it's Moons because they're the only person with a massive beehive in front of their place.
yeah. Well, that's.
I'm about 70% sure it's all one big practical joke, but
Yeah, I
but it's still a bit
with the
concerning.
Hoovers taking on a life of their own, that is a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's very curious the potential that Mithril has in things and objects. I mean, semi-sentient Hoovers is quite a mass or quite a mystery, I suppose. I
Yeah,
mean,
I back
did
at home, I when I created the design, they never, it was you pushed them around yourself, you did all that yourself, and then I made them
yeah.
with Mithril, and at first it was the same, and then I
And
started noticing they weren't where I left them.
yes, it's definitely curious. I suppose maybe it's something to do with intent. Magic has a lot to do with intent. When you put something in, and Mithril does have magical properties,
Yeah,
so it could be you put the Mithril into them with the intention of them being cleaning appliances. So now they clean by themselves as an extension, I guess.
yeah, I had, I tried to, do experiments, tried to explain it, but I couldn't really find a reason, so I had kind of lent towards magic, but I never believed in magic before I came to the valley. It was just in stories.
You have antlers.
Well, there must also be a scientific explanation for that as well. I just always
Well,
guessed that I just
kind
hadn't
kind
found it.
of. Kind of. I mean, it's more of a genetic mutation due to magic exposure that gives people who would typically be considered humans more animal features, like your antlers and
Ah,
ears. Um, that's. I mean, it's not. It it is scientific. It's both, I guess. That explanation is the magic causes mutations or affects genes to the point that they have a high chance of mutating, and naturally human bodies wouldn't be able to mutate to have animal features, but with the presence of magic, it allows for that. So
Yeah, I
it happens
suppose
to,
it makes sense.
yeah, just beyond at the edges of the Feywild where I'm from, if any humans happen to live there or stumble too far into the Feywilds, oftentimes they will, well, not simultaneously just become hybrids or get animal features, but it will affect their genetics, so they're more likely to have offspring with animal features, or sometimes they can just get it as they age. It's very complicated. We have a book about it in the library, actually.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe that's something I should write home about. I don't do that often, but maybe I should.
yeah, it
Might
could
be a
be.
bit more of an explanation there. I never really thought to ask. I have them. They grow through the
Yeah, I
year,
mean,
fall off at
if
some point.
yeah, if it's just something that you're used to, I guess the explanation doesn't really matter, I guess, until you meet others where it isn't as common.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just one of those things, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um, but Artemis had mentioned to me that you have an interest in, learning more about Mithril. You've been doing your experiments. Have you discovered much else aside from the curious incident of the Hoovers?
Not massively. Um. Well, all just sort of comes back to its relation with other metals, maybe.
Hmm.
And then magic kind of does come into it, but does it? Is there more instances of it giving things a voice? Like the Hoovers, they kind of come to life a bit, but they don't. They just clean. They don't
Yeah,
talk.
they
They don't.
are. Like I said, my main assumption for that is definitely, as someone who performs magic myself, intent is a big thing. So that's probably just, even without magical ability, the mithril having magic being put into the Hoover with the intent of it being a cleaning appliance lets it clean. I haven't seen anything else like the Hoovers in the valley. I've seen some things. Obviously, we have weapons and tools and stuff that we enhance with. Um, I suppose it would be considered an alloy since it's made from various materials. But I guess the only other thing similar would be honey. That
Yeah.
situation's very complicated.
Artemis mentioned honey. I don't know if I've met them. I don't think I have.
No, you didn't attend the festival, I don't believe.
No.
They showed up sometime after my wedding, um, or just randomly in a area of the island Artemis lives on. But I suppose that deserves its own little bit of a explanation. So this is going to sound like a fairy tale, I guess, for you. But many, many years ago, when the valley was, you know, first created, around 10,000 years ago or so, probably before that, there was a sculptor. I think his name was Ga- Gasson, Gulson, Garsons, something like that. It doesn't really matter. He was an asshole. Is what
Oh,
we really have
okay.
learned about him. More or less, he sculpted who we now know as Honey, in order to be their perfect woman.
Oh,
And obviously, a statue can't be a significant other or do things for a person, so they had hopes to achieve what you have with the Hoovers by giving them a mithril heart. However,
okay.
it didn't work. I think that has to do with the fact that the Hoovers are a set of machinery, so they have the capability to roll around, they have suction capacities, they are made with the ability to do something without the mithril being there. Without the mithril being there, they just become a normal Hoover.
Yeah.
A statue, it's just a statue. It's just a fancy decoration. So, encasing a mithril heart within its chest didn't really do anything. But this is where it gets complicated. Do you know anything of the gods, or have you even heard the existence of gods, Bean?
Yeah, I've heard a few stories. You know, again at home, they're just kind of stories. Um,
Yes.
so it's not really clear what's real and not real, I suppose.
I suppose that's something that most places nowadays have in common. For me, when I was born, it was a lot more of a common occurrence to hear about the gods and for them to be worshipped. But when I was born, they had just disappeared. So no one has seen them in many, many years. A
Yeah,
bit longer than the valley's been around, I would say. Um, 15,000 years, rough, give or take.
it's a long time.
It is a long time, but no one. The main assumption is that they live in their own separate universe and just decided to stop meddling with humanity. But before then, when there were more common occurrences of them being around, people would often pray to the gods to gain favor or riches or other such things. Galsun decided to try to appeal to the god of love to bring his statue bride to life.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see why it's kind of like you made this person and now you want to do things with them of that nature. Not kind of problematic, especially considering you're trying to make them a person. It's a long thing, but basically the god of love said sure, but to spite the sculptor Gason or whatever his name is, um, decided that Honey wouldn't become quote unquote human until after he had died by a long shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I suppose in that situation, it's less of the mithril being what gave them life and more of the intervention of a god. Honey is classed as an angel because they were given a blessing of power from a god, that manifesting in them, not being a statue.
Yeah. There's,
But they still have a heart made of mithril and blood which contains mithril, highly poisonous. We had an
oh,
incident.
oh dear.
Yeah, someone mistook the blood sample for medicine, gave it to somebody. They're fine. They were a demon, in
Oh,
fact, enhanced healing abilities. They were
okay.
fine. We got them checked out. They're doing good. But obviously quite a scare.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely need to
uh, oh,
label the bottles, you
that
know.
actually reminds me. I was meant to actually bring you a sample of that in case you wanted to research it, but I left it at my house.
Oh, um,
Would you be? Would you want it?
yeah, that would be really really great actually.
Okay. I will. I will fly up and get it if you just wait here for
Okay.
a moment. I will. I will be right
Yeah.
back.
Okay. It's going okay. Gods and so many gods are real. I mean they have to be for the whole honey situation to actually work, but I don't. They were just stories. How could they have? Couldn't be real. That was, but they have to be because otherwise honey wouldn't be alive. And then magic's real, so who knows what else is real? It all the blood and the hoovers and so many people in the valley I haven't met yet. No, maybe but it's so hard even just being here. But maybe I need them to put the puzzle together. Who knows?
Sorry about that. I really should have picked this up
It's
before
okay.
leaving. Here it is though. Again, be careful. It is
Yes.
non-corrosive, non-lethal to touch, but ingesting it is highly poisonous.
Okay.
From what I saw, of the person who drank it, enclosure of the throat, similar side effects as cyanide, I would say.
Okay. I'll keep it, with the rest of the
Yes.
dangerous bottles.
I'm not sure how much you'll be able to decipher from it. I mean, being a inventor, but I'm sure you have a little bit of knowledge on magical alloys and such, so
Yeah.
or not magical alloys, but alloys in general, and I'd probably hazard a guess it's more metal than blood. I can't really decipher much from it other than its basic magical properties of being something made from mithril.
Yeah.
But maybe it will be of some use to you.
Yeah.
I
Can try and maybe see what effects it also has on things as we know what happens
yes.
with mithril, so mithril
Mm,
blood, I guess, maybe it does something too.
potentially. As of right now, that is the third and final blood sample that we took from Honey. I'm not sure how willing they would be to go and take another one, but if needed, I'm sure we could always ask, especially if it's to find a way to learn more about them. You probably are aware, but things made of mithril or containing mithril lose their power and ability when they leave the confines of the valley.
Yeah, I tried
I'm
to take a Hoover home at one point.
yes. Best case scenario, it just loses its luster and stops working. Worst case, I've heard of things melting or exploding. Um,
Yes, I'm luckily none of
now
that happened.
I want you to imagine the consequences that having a mithril heart could have in that situation.
Yeah, I suppose that means Honey's stuck here, really.
Yes, I mean, they've never known any life outside of the valley, but they seem rather eager to have as much freedom as they can get. I suppose that comes down to the. I. Mm, this is more of a theory, but I would assume that having a heart made of mithril, it didn't give them sentience, but they remember things from when they allowed them to retain those memories, um, but obviously only make use of them once they had a brain.
Yeah, suppose.
Um,
It's
it's a
also
theory of
interesting.
mine, that one, but it's very I. You're not the only person who is out of your depth with all this. Just so you know, there are a good
Yeah,
handful of humans who have been confused. I mean, Thisuk, he lives just down that way, Amethyst Roof Buildings. He has been getting quite a few shocks recently, with learning about magic and stuff. He's just a
yeah,
normal human adventurer. And Mars, well, he was a doctor. He's been getting himself into a bit of trouble, let's just say.
oh, it
Um,
seems to be a common occurrence with residents.
unfortunately. I'm just very much hoping people try to stay as safe as they possibly can.
Yeah, I
Um,
suppose it's all we're trying to do, really, sort of.
yes. I mean, there are a lot of dangers in the world and a lot of mysteries in the valley, so it's to be expected, but there's a lot of worrying to be
Is
done.
is there? You mentioned the library having some books. Is there any on like this possibly why Mithril's here and the effect it has on the
So
land?
there's the Mithril Historia, um, but I guess the issue with this being a lost civilization is a lot of the written books are made by scholars who came here around the same time that the barrier that surrounded the place fell. so roughly 10 years ago at the oldest,
Yeah.
or I guess 11 by now. Um, so there's not a lot of information written, but I do have some more information on things myself. Um, we found some books written by an old group of adventurers who used to live or roam the valley. They spoke about this place being built as a utopia, Mithril being its sort of what drew people here and what made people want to stay, acted as a currency, crafting material, all these different things. The society was completely based around it and its, I suppose, worship. Um, Currently, it is thought that it was created by a god. The entire valley, in fact. Um, there are three deities: Karma, who was a demon; Selene, who is something,
Yes.
and yes, and someone called Warren. We've never seen him, only heard whispers and found vague writings. Um, it's very mysterious, but um, you remember Charlie from the wedding? Wings, fiery.
Yes. Yes, I do.
They were here when the valley first was created.
Oh.
Um, Phoenixes, immortal, unkillable, rise from the ashes, all of that stuff. But they have a rather strong case of amnesia, so things are very blurred. They've been remembering a few things recently, haven't really left their home in a while. But they have a very visceral reaction to hearing Warren's name.
Oh.
And I suppose that's a sign as any that he might be bad news.
Yeah.
Um, um, yeah, he was the only, I suppose, real god in the valley, since there's a whole book on gods in the library as well. It explains the distinction between deities and gods, because a god can be a deity, but a deity doesn't necessarily have to be a god. Um, it's a little convoluted, just phrases and tons of words and things. But as far as I'm aware, he is probably the person who created Mithril. Um, Other than that, it's still very mysterious.
Yeah.
Um, I've been trying to learn about this stuff since I got here, and I mean, calling something magic is quite a lazy way to explain it, but it's very much just varying forms of magic molded together.
Yeah. So now you've kind of, well, I suppose there's not really any other explanation for honey and everything. I suppose, yeah, the gods must exist in some sense, and
They most definitely do, but whether they, well, I suppose still exist is the word. I mean, gods can't be killed, but they haven't been seen. So
yeah, yeah. So the
it's
gods, they would hamper's not the word. They would influence things. Would
I
did they do it
suppose
just for fun or?
in the case of Warren, it seems like he was trying to make a perfect society. Um, I suppose you could see that as a benefit for whoever lived there if the place hadn't gotten destroyed.
Thank you for the
Um,
posture check, Amber.
and there's no
Thank you.
confirmation, but from
I'm doing it.
the signs of it, it seems like he was the one to destroy it as well as create it. Which
Interesting.
there's a lot of theories. I maybe people tried to revolt, or maybe something else happened, but whatever the case, he made it to be a utopia for people to reside in, and then he destroyed it. I'm not sure if it was a search for perfection, a search for peace, a search for, I don't know, power, but
It takes a lot for people to destroy their own creation, you know. So
I mean,
something must not have worked out the way he wanted.
and it's especially difficult to really determine since we don't really know anything other than his name. No
Yeah.
idea what, don't know what they look like, don't know what they sound like, don't know what their motives are, personality. I mean, there's so many things that they could or could not be. We don't even know what they are the god of at this point in time. There's about 22 of them written in that book.
Wow.
There, we can probably make some assumptions based off of what we know of the valley. The only thing we can really rule out is they aren't the god of love,
Yes.
because Honey refers to them by the name of Lady Aeneas. So
Yeah, so that it would be a bit strange for them to be the same person.
yes, and I don't really see. I mean, perhaps the love god would be in the ideals of making a peaceful, loving society, but um, all things considered, I feel like it wouldn't be them. Um, there's not really many other things that we could rule out. Um, there's elemental gods, which I guess wouldn't make too much sense, but it's whatever they wanted. They're gods.
Yeah,
If they can do it, why
they're-
not do it? Who are we to really
yeah.
question their motives
But them
at the end of the
being
day?
tied to the, as you say, like the god of love, you'd think that he would be tied to something also, but possibly not, and that's why
I mean,
they wanted to create something.
that's another ballpark we're playing within. Every god represents something. There is 22 of them written in that book. Each one represents three core concepts, I suppose. But there's always the possibility that that book doesn't cover every single one. There's always the possibility that that book only covers the ones who were written about and who were found in ancient documents that were found and resurfaced and rebuilt. There's no real way of knowing if we have a complete list or not.
Yeah,
But
so
it's the
many
best we have to
things.
work off of. It's when you're working with such a large time span of 10,000 years ago, it makes things a lot more difficult.
1,000 years. I can't even imagine.
If you think that's confusing, imagine this. The adventurers who wrote the books where we get the majority of our information were time travelers.
Oh, and that adds a goodness. That holds a whole other section to it.
Yeah. They were time travelers from around our time period. Like one of them was Cloudy's father. Like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, we found that out. Um, she wasn't very happy. I think that's why she went home to her mother. Um,
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean,
It's,
find out your dad was a time traveler, find out he's also dead. Not a very great combination.
yeah, no. With suppose as growing up loving to invent things, a time machine was always, that was every inventor's dream.
Yes,
Yes,
well,
someone's done it.
if you ever come across an item called a time crux, be incredibly careful with it.
Yes, now knowing that someone's done it, it's
I
not just
mean,
playing games.
that's something from back when I was a child. Time crux, made by God of Time. So right now it's sort of the assumption that only a god can really achieve something like that.
Yeah, that well
But
would make
then
sense.
there's the danger of if you break one of them, it is highly speculated that it has erased people from existence before.
Oh,
I kind of put two and two together recently that there was a time crux that had to be in the valley at one point if Cloudy's father used it to travel back in time. And we know that it got broken, which is why he could never return. And I also know that there was someone in the valley at one point who I remember and Artemis remembers as existing, but we don't remember who they were.
Oh, wow.
So if you put two and two together, potentially found a broken time travel device, and now no one knows who they were.
Yeah, something went wrong in the
I
timelines.
mean, I'm running on this idea. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently about a lot of stuff, but it was an old story when I was a child. Um, about time cruxes and theories about what happened to people who misuse them. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it's a thing that can never be confirmed, is the only issue. Because
yeah,
again, erased from existence.
and yeah, and you don't really not really something you want to test.
Yeah, time travel in itself, highly recommend sticking away from it.
Yeah, as
Um,
yeah, the childish dream. You grow and you realize that
yeah, I mean, better dream to follow is one of flight. You seem to have gotten the hang of that.
yes, the wings were again and
A deer with wings. Never thought I'd see the day.
yeah, I probably no one did. I really now need to, check with my family about the whole deer thing. I think most people at home had some. There weren't many people, I suppose, so it doesn't really.
I
My
mean,
family and a few others, but we were. I don't. I can't even
close knit
remember.
community. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of hybrids live in small, close knit communities of people with similar, you know, uh, assets, I guess. But sometimes other people live there, so maybe they just, preferred not to dwell on it. It's a thing that you live with.
Yeah, I suppose one of those things we just accept. Like I suppose accepting that gods are fairy tales, and sometimes it ends up not being true.
I always find it funny. Perhaps it's just because of my age, but things I know as fact, other people know as myth, and it's puts things into perspective, I guess. Passage of time and such.
Yeah. Um, I don't think I've asked. I'm sorry if this is rude. I'm always told I'm saying things I shouldn't. But how old are you?
Last time I told someone that, they got very shocked. So you're seated,
Yep. Got the
you're
tea.
comfy.
Yep.
Somewhere around 9,000. I lost count.
Oh wow.
Yes, immortal creatures. Only person you'll get older than me is Charlie. They, God knows how old they are. We know they were younger than 10,000 before they traveled back in time, and then they've lived 10,000 years since.
Wow.
They're a phoenix. It probably doesn't matter what their age is.
That
They
yes, I
they
suppose
look
so.
they look 20. I think that's all that we really matters right now.
I suppose so. It's as if it's working, it's working.
If it's working, it's working. But I suppose, when I say my age and such, it's kind of the reason why I'm the scholar here, why I have so much information
It's
and
well,
such.
yeah.
I've
You'll have
been
learned a
around the
lot in that
longest.
time.
Yes,
Having
it's
so long to think about everything, and but also then knowing that that's what you'll be doing forever, I suppose.
yes, well, it can be lonely, but I mean, since coming here, I've met other people with long lifespans, none quite as old as me, but people who could live to be that old one day. So,
Yeah,
at
the
least now that I'm here, I won't be lonely anymore.
people of the valley are nice. I enjoyed, well, yeah, I enjoyed the wedding. It was quite nice.
Ah, that reminds me. I assume did you check your mailbox before coming here?
Um, not today, I don't think.
I would recommend checking it
Okay,
soon.
I'll check it once I'm home.
Yes, just there's been a lot of people getting invitations to an auction
Oh, okay.
um ran by one of the deities I mentioned earlier. Um I mean, could be something interesting there. I don't believe I'm going myself. I have a lot of other matters to attend to, but yeah, I thought I'd make you aware of that in case
Thank
it
you.
either
Yeah,
struck your interest or
I've
I do know a lot of people will most likely be attending.
yeah.
Um,
Might be some
but
interesting items too, though, I suppose.
might be some interesting items, but it could also potentially. I mean, I'm assuming it's a group event, so it shouldn't be too dangerous, but when dealing with, you know, things and people, you always up in the
Yes.
air. Again, this is Mithril
Caution is
Valley.
caution is good to take.
Um, I do know a few of friends of mine will be attending, so if you choose not to go, then I can obviously relay anything you need to know if needed. But
Wonderful.
um,
Yeah.
it's yeah, just an
Thank you
event that
for
will
the
be
stim
going on
break.
since you're on
Thank
the
you.
talk of people being so lovely.
Yes.
Many of them will be present there,
Maybe
happening in a
could have
few weeks.
possibly observe from afar. Um,
Mm-mm.
yeah, it's been nice slowly meeting people and with having been invited to your wedding. It was nice
Mm-mm.
to run into Artemis again, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want to interact with, more people within the valley in a less crowded environment than the wedding or festival or even the auction, let me know and I can always set you up some tea
Wonderful.
and
Thank you.
introduce you to people. I'm sure you'll find many people here interesting.
Yes, well, everyone seems to have something new that I didn't know about or thought was just a
Yeah.
story to tell me.
Yes. Oh, and again, plenty of books on the library, but if there's anything there that or if there's something you want to read about that isn't there, just leave a message for me and I'll try and order some new ones in. Had a
That'd
bit
be
of a
great.
mishap with my last delivery. One of my books is
Oh no.
missing. If you see a book on sea elves anywhere, please let me know. I don't know where it's gone.
Okay.
The mail company got back to me recently that they didn't lose it in dispatch, it was delivered, so
Oh,
I I
that's
I believe someone
strange.
might have taken it before I could make copies.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a shame.
but yeah, if you come across it, do let me
I
know.
I will, I will.
But I can order in any books that you might need.
Great. Yeah,
I
thank you for this.
no
It was
problem.
nice.
I'll see you again soon.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking talking of Artemis, are do their eyes change color at all? Is that
When they're sad, they both turn purple.
okay?
Uh, that's
Well,
about it.
yeah, nice to
Why?
see you.
Oh, nice to see you too, Bean. That's a interesting thing to ask. I mean, why would Artemis's eyes change color?
Well, that was a good chat. Well, there's so many things. I think I maybe need to sit down for a bit with just chill. Maybe Artemis is about. That would be nice. Well, I'll go and check. Gods being real and how how does it all come together? Never really know. But at least this book makes a bit more sense. If it needed to be godlike to tamper with their portal, then I suppose that makes sense that it happened. If gods exist. Well, I'll check my mailbox. So apparently an invitation in there. Oh, right. How do we get back from here? That's Moon's. Ah, there. Tea was nice and looked out donuts for me. Early ones even. Maybe suppose you can find out so much from people. maybe I can move forward with my inventions faster. Maybe it is worth it every so often, but I need some time to process things first. Gods and magic and all sorts. I suppose I just accepted the antlers. Never really thought that they might be caused by magic, but that makes actually more sense. Auction. It's auction. 10th of June. Maybe if I'm done some of the machines by then, I could observe from afar. I'm not sure that being right there is a good idea though. Jay seems quite wary of it, and she seems to have good judgment. So yeah, maybe definitely not go right in. Let's see if the crane has kept holding on to the mithril. We've lost it into the lava again. Not be happy. Still there. Perfect. Crane will make things a lot easier. And I really should block up that hole. Well, that was a fun ending to the lore, wasn't it? I fell down a hole. that was that was really not intentional. I just keep doing it. It's just a problem. Thank you, Bagel. We did the lore. I did the thing. I did the lore thing. Thank you, Bagel. Your confidence in me is very nice. Watching VOD. See, and it will actually be up on the VODs channel now that I'm finally catching up with that. I also recommend if you have watched my lore that at some point you go over to Jay's channel. Jay should be tagged in the title. That if you go over to Jay's, there are some little bits that she did when we separated during the lore, and then at the end that will be interesting for you to see. So I recommend going to do that. I don't really know if I should leave the Discord call or not. Let me just check. Let me check if Jay is still loring or if they've also finished. Still loring. Okay. Wasn't sure if she was still doing lore or not. Right, since I forgot to do it before the stream, let me just adjust the follower thing. It's wrong. But thank you everyone who's been here. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer. But I've got quite a sore throat, so maybe not for too long. Um Yeah, okay. We did the lore. It's okay, Bagel. It's okay. I'm gonna be live for a bit more. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the call. Just there we go. um, you're watching Sweet Tooth. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I thought I could also tell you some of my plans for this week. Um, I'm so we're live today. We're doing the lore today, and then I'll do something else now. Um, I was thinking on Friday. Hello, Can. You're being too nice to me again. Not loud. But on Friday, I'm thinking I might do a fun thing since we're so close to 1000 that I just stream until I reach it. because I can be live for quite a while on. I can be live for quite a while on Friday. So I thought that would be quite fun. We maybe just say that I'll keep streaming until I get there. That just a little idea. I don't know. I don't know if that's something people would like or not. I'm not sure if I'll be live on Thursday or not. Because I know I wasn't live on Monday. Like exactly, yeah. On season 2, if you're further ahead than me, Max, don't spoil it. I haven't seen season 2 yet because I've been waiting to watch it with Dragoon. But I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. No, my I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm tired. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I'm alright. Trying to decide what to do now. I'm not sure what to do with myself now. But yeah, if people would be interested on Friday, then we can maybe be live for a while. It's okay, it's all good, Max. It's fine. It's all fine. We were just doing some lore, so I know that it can be not as engaging to watch. Um Oh, but I'm getting so excited for like the rebrand and everything. I'm very excited. I'm most excited because I have my PNG tuber now. I have like the finished PNG tuber. I'm gonna swap out of my lore playlist now because I've realized that it's like bit a bit dramatic. But I have the PNG tuber. I have the sketches for my new scenes. So the artist's gonna be like coloring them and finishing them soon, and I'm just so excited. I think it's gonna be very cool. But yeah, since I wasn't live on Monday. I'm not sure if I will stream on Thursday or not. I think I've thought about it, but I'm not sure. And then it's the day that Vault SMP is starting as well, so I probably won't want to be live while that's happening, just because I know that then lots of other people will be doing stuff at that point. Um, so I don't know. We'll see about that. But definitely live on Friday and possibly for a long time. But yeah, sadly, didn't get into Vault SMP, which I was a bit I was quite sad. I will admit I was quite sad about for a day. I'm over it now. um, yeah, I was quite sad about it, but it's okay. Just because so many of my friends are in it, I think I'm gonna probably be a bit sad on the launch as well, because I'll just see all of my favorite people and things hanging out. Um, but it's okay. I can be happy for them. I can. It's all good. I can be happy for them and watch them and pretend. Maybe you're gonna learn. That's all good, Max. That's all good. I hope you get good rest because you deserve it. Oh, thank you, Bagel. But yeah, evidently for some reason I just wasn't the right fit or whatever. So we move, we move, and hopefully the people that are on will have a wonderful time. Um, I do suspect I maybe just wasn't quite big enough. Because most of the creators on are quite a bit bigger than me, but that's okay. That's part of the stream life. No, it's okay. I'm not sure how Nook and Aragon would respond to a strongly worded email. But it's okay. They'll have their reasons for their decisions. It's all fine. And I'll have fun watching it. I can watch Math Wins. Evie! Hello, lovely. How are you? Do you like my burning pole? I didn't make it that shape. It did that on its own. Anyway, hello. I was waiting for Biggles message before leaving. Yes. That wasn't it. I did it and it made that shape all by itself. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Trillo. Yep. It's on fire, that's for sure. I see this looks like it's dropping the mithril. I'm not sure the effect's quite there. It doesn't look like it's holding it, which was the goal. So now I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't decide. My throat is so sore. Oh my goodness. It's also really warm. But that's just, like, exactly. Use the imagination. I know you've got imagination, so you can use them. I believe in you. Just pretend it's holding it. They originally put it one block up, but then it didn't look right either. So, yeah. I put on top of the mithril. That might work. Maybe. Well, we will have a think. We will have a think. I don't know if, like, the others want me back. I don't know how long Jay is planning to keep doing lore for. I probably should have checked that because I knew that they were doing something after their lore part with me. But I can't. I didn't check how long for. Oh, hello. Did you listen? Thank you so much, Microwavable Grimlet. That's a good name. Microwavable Grimlet, for the follow, and here's where I fail at names. Icepre, I think, maybe, possibly. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming back over from Jay. Come back over? It's not back, it's just over. But coming over from Jay. Scottish and I was in. Oh, I glad, I glad. Thank you, Bagel. I appreciate it. Let me. Okay, so Jay's just vibing. Um, I think I might go on single player actually. Shall we go on single player? I'm gonna have to close Minecraft and open up a different instance because this one doesn't have my single player world. Let's do that. Gonna swap versions because I'm yawning so much. This is a problem. Because that is for Mithril, so I need latest version and launch. There we go. Stream might lag for a little minute while it loads that up. It might not. I'm not sure how my computer's doing these days. Got it, but you got it all good. The lore was fun. I'm glad. It was one of those things that like I was really really nervous for, and I just really didn't know how it was gonna go. But then it went all right, so I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope Jay thinks it went well too. Post lore and go. That's all in capitals. We don't want that. Later. There we go. Done. Updated title. What's going on? So I was doing lore. I was doing some lore on the MythrillSMP, but now I'm gonna play my single player world for a little bit. Probably only for a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna play it for a little while. That and give the world a little bit to load. Again, stream might lag while it tries and loads it. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So this is where I logged off of my single player world. I was trying to retrieve my stuff, and I got some of it, but not the good stuff, and the good stuff appears to fully be gone. It's a little laggy, yeah, it'll catch up in a second, hopefully. If it doesn't, let me know. Um, but but all the good stuff I got, so the diamonds I got, and you know, all the fancy stuff, that's gone. So we're just gonna have to leave, I think, because there's not much I can do. And there's a creeper there. Hello. Die, please. You. And you. Could also perish. That would be wonderful. Is there anything in this chest? Okay. Okay, I think I just have to get back to the surface somehow now, because there's really not anything I can do down here without dying. Nope, don't shoot at me. I'll cry. I'll threaten you with tears. Okay, okay, okay. We're up here. We're up this, made it this far. Then we follow this, I think. If it's not this way, I will also cry. I'm threatening the game with my tears. I've realised I've forgotten to turn game sounds back on. I will turn them on in a second. When I'm not in such a perilous situation. Okay. There we go. And up here. And now it's going to be nighttime outside as well, because that's just my luck. Ah. Didn't quite think this through. And now it is dark. Wonderful. Now we must run home in the dark. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's just a spider. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Hello, cows. How are you? You're fine. Cool. I'm gonna run this way and run home very rapidly because, oh my goodness, that is a lot of mobs. No, I'm not here. You don't see me. I don't exist. Leave me alone. Nope, go away. Ralph was the right idea. It's snack time. It's not fighting monsters time. It's snack time. I did it. Made it home. Right, I really need to get better prepared for going mining again because that's twice or maybe three times that it has gone wrong. And I really just don't want that to happen again. I like this song. This is a good song. Nice little house, thank you. It took far too long. I've got a little like observation deck thing up here. Get on the roof. Um it took me far too long to make this house. I will not really. Well, I probably go check on the VODs, but it took me a very long time to make the house. But this is what it is like. But unfortunately, I'm very poor on this world because I keep dying when I go mining. Hello, Mip. Welcome to chat. Welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm a little bit poor in this world because I just don't. Whenever I go mining, it just goes drastically wrong. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I made it out of the mines with like nothing. I got diamonds, but I did not manage to bring them out with me because I died. But hardcore, no, not hardcore. That would be a very bad idea for me. It would last only a few seconds. The world would be rapidly lost if I did that. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Yeah, it would go very wrong if I tried to do that. But I have my little house that sits there. Speed run on hardcore. Well, then I'd just die immediately, you know. I've never even successfully sped run. I think I've never actually done it. So I don't think doing it in hardcore would work very well either. Um, there we go. Right, plant the carrots. You know, at this point, we're just farming simulator this. We'll just farm sim it. It's okay. It's all good. Right, let's get the wheat because then I can breed the cows. And then I can have more cows, and then eventually I can kill them. Fuck it, hardcore Minecraft in general. Yeah, that me too. I'm not very good at the game. I can build stuff sometimes, and it sometimes looks pretty, but other than that, not really my strong point. Which is quite amusing, really. But I'm learning. I'm like my plan is to learn, you know, as you do. We learn. Right, cows. Song, if you look up here, just below the paper, it tells you what song's playing. The command to see the song doesn't work, and it's quite annoying. Right, just feed all the cows, okay? Just have food. Is that all of you fed? Yes? Good. Yep, we get a little bit better every time. Like, I know that it's a good mining spot over and down there, but can I do anything with that fact? No. Because I just keep dying. Very peaceful? Good. Yeah, we kind of have to go with the peaceful vibes because there's not much else I can do. Alright, I need to make a path at some point between them. The cows, their shelter's really not great, but it's not awful, so we'll leave it for a while before I try and make it nicer. Hello, pig. Hello again, other pig. Yeah, here's my house. Finally, the copper is starting to oxidize. Sugarcane, right? That can be for food, and then seeds. Okay, I have quite a lot of iron, which is good because I need a new pickaxe and things. Because I lost them when I died. As you do. Make two, because then I have a spare. I feel like I need to like actually make use of the space now that I've made all of this. But right now I don't really have anything to put here. Well, at some point. I want to make this look all like nice and cozy as well, but again, it'll take a while. Little bedroom and pet pen. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna decorate this bit to be like the bedroom. Um, like have bookshelves and an armor stand like here. That's the vibe. This bit I'm thinking like more sort of decorative, like not actually functional stuff. And then have this bottom bit. A living room, that's a good plan. Yeah, like a living room type vibe in here. And then have down here be the actual like practical bit with all these and the storage in here. For storage, I'm gonna have these be like going all the way up the walls and then like on both sides. So I know that that window will be a little bit pointless, but that's okay. We all love a pointless window. Just I really want more diamonds, but every time I've tried to get them, it just really hasn't gone well. So I'm a bit nervous. That was a song change and a half. What shall I do? Because I could decorate this, but I like want to get more stuff, but I'm just gonna keep dying, so I don't want to get more stuff, because then I lose this stuff. It's a predicament. Big predicament. 6 bread. Can take an emergency gapple and some carrots. Oh, I suppose I may as well try. But just be like super cautious. We're not, not taking risks. This is probably a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway, And it is post-lore antics, so I can do a bit of being stupid. That's okay, I can do it. No, here, no. I did think that I must have gone down there if there was anything. I keep yawning now. I've been so stressed all day about doing the lore, so now it's over, my body's going like, whoo, sleepy time. But no, it is not sleepy time, it is mining time. There is already a zombie right there. This is great. There's so many spiders. Hello. Are you nice? Nope, you're mean. Okay, we're not gonna go down that way. Oh. Ah, there's so many mobs. I can't even remember what difficulty I put this on. It was normal. Which is probably should be an embarrassing fact, but we move. Hello, Mason. It's good to see you. Welcome. I am doing all right. I'm currently trying not to die. It's a difficult task for me. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, not dying for me is quite a difficult task, but we're trying it anyway. Gosh. Why are you growling? Where are you? Where are you and why are you growling? Sounds like it's everywhere. I don't like it. Right, I'm gonna go down here because I think I'm not having much luck in the mine shaft, but then it's really open. Because I keep getting lost in the mine shaft. So that's maybe why that's not a very good idea. Just look how much like mine shaft there is. Some of the scary. I know they're scary. Like especially when I really don't want to die. You know. At other times when you know dying isn't that bad, it's okay. But like I really don't want to die again. So I'm quite. So I'm really on edge with it. Oh, spiders. It's hard to go down as well. I need to go down more. But it's difficult to do to then also still have a way back up. You can see where a creeper blew up there. Um, that's a skeleton. The lava. Yes, it happens so much. That's what I think I died of the last few times with creepers just appearing and exploding me. Hello. Die, please. Thank you. No, not another one. Wanna just not really like it if you just didn't. Oh. Diving creepers more. I know. They're just so mean. They just sneak up and then just boom, exploded, and then you're dead, and then all your stuff is exploded, and it's sad. Hey, stop it. You're gonna make me eat all of my food before I even get anywhere. Hello, hello, honey Drew. It's good to see you. How are you? Where did you get diamonds? I did get some. I managed to get, I think, 4 back safely. But then I've never got more than that in this world. Where did that one drop from? Because I need to go so deep into these mine shafts. It's so stressful. Um, I will whisper you about that. I will send you a Twitch whisper about that. It's nothing personal. I will let you know that it is nothing personal whatsoever. Um um um. I do have a Discord. If you do !mark Discord, it will give you the link to join. Why are there zombies? Go away. Don't. Oh, where can I go down? It's an exclamation mark, Mason, rather than a question mark. I might have said question mark. I'm a little bit preoccupied. There you go. Oh no, go away. No, go away. Stop trying to murder me. I just want diamonds. All I ask. Just some little diamonds, you know? Just some little shiny diamonds. Like those! I haven't. I'm scared. I'm trying to avoid it at all costs. I've watched other people playing, like, in the deep dark. It's terrifying. It's awful. I really don't want to come across it. I'm scared. But I definitely want to avoid it. I do not want anywhere near it. Okay, so I've gone down that way. I mean, considering I can't even survive like a normal mining trip, the chances of me surviving the deep dark just really aren't there. Like meadows. Okay, is that? Oh, I knew that there was something to do with like mining, mining. Sorry, mountains. Um, I knew there was some relation between the two, but I wasn't sure. Alright, there we go. And now I have loads of iron. I don't need more iron. I need diamonds. I need diamonds, not more iron. I have plenty iron. Still gonna take it, because you know it's still always useful, but like... Oh, there's a creeper. Hello. Seen me? Yes, you have. Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. The favorite mob, because when I'm not scared of it, at least for it does look funny. I do have to agree. When it's in like the daylight, you know, it's just a silly little guy. Just a silly little guy. But when it's not, when it, you know, when it's in the deep dark and it's all dark and it's all scary, it's a point actually. Yeah, I do have all the way up. Just want diamonds, please. Please. I'm asking nicely. Hello, creeper. Won't let you join? Oh no! I'm sorry. Does it say why it's not letting you join? No, that's all good. That's all good. It's not your fault at all. I'm trying to like find another way to go down deeper so that I can get more diamonds. Because this is all higher up, so it's less likely. I think I went this way. Oh my goodness, hello. Thank you for being here one at a time. Giving me points, thank you. Higher the mountain, the higher deep dark spawns. Oh wow, okay. So that's what, that makes sense. Oh no, because this is where I was. Eh. I've been here. I just want diamonds. I'm begging at this point, game. You know, I'm being nice. I'm begging. Could be insulting you instead, but I have chosen begging. Oh wow. Eerie noise. That's not nice. Let's move away from there. I thought that mine shafts were supposed to be really good. But they're just not. Yeah, actually for more diamonds, deep, dark and swamp biomes. I haven't found a swamp, that's a point. I'd quite like to find a swamp, because then I could make a pig pen that has mud for the piggies. They like mud. They like rolling about in mud. Well, that's a weird bit. That's a weird generation moment. There's just a weird, like, ledge. And then loads of iron. But I don't need iron. Well, that's a lot of spiders. Hello. This song, I like this song. It's a good song. I don't really want to go deeper. Hello, chicken nuggies. I like chicken nuggies. Yep, like chicken nuggies. It is lovely to have you in chat. Ow! Go away. Well, for 6 months? Goodness me. So many old chatters. Making me an old streamer. So ancient. I'm ancient history. Why are there no diamonds? Because that is terrifying. Okay, we're moving away from there. Stim break, thank you. Yep, let's move away from the massive lava pool. Hello. Drone? I will do a drone. There you go, and now I will not be murdered. I'm alright with the adult zombies. They're not too bad. It's the children. They're very difficult to hit. I struggle. I struggle to locate them enough to hit them. I don't want to adventure too much down here. So many mobs spawn in places like this. There's so many mobs. Like, there's a lot of them. Fire type, I need to go and I need to go and get a flint and steel. But we can take this singular diamond that I have found home safe, and then we can set fire to things. So we are home. Just have a little check first. That keeps making me excited. I think it's diamonds, and it's just not. For modded, I use like simple mods, but I don't. I'd rarely play like actual modded. I want to though. That's something I've been looking into doing. I was thinking I would get to do a bit of it possibly with Vault, but that's a no-go. So I might do a modded world or something. Problem is, there's so many mod packs and stuff that I'm like, I don't know which ones to use. There is one that I saw that adds like really cute animals, so I kind of want to use that one. It's animals cute, you know. I like the cute animal. Okay, we are going back to the surface somehow, hopefully. Better Minecraft. I thought, yeah, I've seen a few people playing that. A few of my friends have played it. Where am I? Hang on. This is like not where I normally am. Okay. I'm concerned. Just mildly, not majorly. Oh, hello. Okay, maybe I should be majorly concerned. Glow squid! Yeah, maybe I should be more concerned than I am. Why are there zombies growling? I don't like it. But spell easy. I forget how to spell things all the time. I rarely spell things correctly. Oh my goodness, stop grumbling. It's stressing me out. I know you're always grumpy. That's like, you know, you're dead, I suppose. It makes sense. But like, please. You're just going all the time, and it's annoying. It's where I want to be. Nope, not where I want to be. Okay. I was also dead, but not dead. Yeah, I can kind of get it. Oh, there we go. We want to go this way. Die. Die. Die, please. Die you, not die me. Oh, why are there so many? Okay. Whoa, 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 what is happening? Go away. Stuff the crits. This is, you know, we're can't be tactical. Okay. Let us return to the surface. Oh, that's a creeper. Okay. Ah, that's another one. Go away. Go away. Thanks. Going out and music this? Yeah, there's I think it's a series of two songs that Cavetown made using samples of Minecraft sounds and Minecraft discs. They were very cool. So I think it's Y13 or whatever this one's called, and I forgot what the other one's called. The other one might just be called Blocks. It's either called Blocks or Squares. But yeah, they're very good songs. Yeah, it's very, very cool. Blocks, there we go. I wasn't sure which one it was. Well, I got 1 diamond. Are you proud? Yeah, they sampled Minecraft discs and other Minecraft music parts and made a song. Burn, I will do the burn. Oh, I've lost a carrot. We will go home once I have murdered some of my cows. I kind of need food. How many of you do I have now? 4. Yes, I have. I'm pretty sure I have a flint and steel. So the burn. Home. Hello, pig. Okay. That. Pretty sure I have a flint and steel. If not, I can make. Maybe I don't have one. Do I really not? Maybe I did and I died with it. Knowing me, it's quite likely. Okay, put it in there. Then do that. And grab those. Do a now you have a well, I don't use them that often. Right. There we go. Burn. Don't burn me. Burn that. Woo! We love watching things burn as the sun sets. Majestic. Yay, fire. Oh, posture check. Okay. I now have good posture. Okay, let's... Actually, it is bedtime. I shall go beddage. Bed. Go. Well, we got one diamond. Better than none. Participating, you're making your back glass up. Thank you. I appreciate the concern for my spine. My spine also appreciates the concern for it. Let's put those away. I have so much iron and then I'm just not able to get diamonds and it's really just quite sad. I could go back and do an old-fashioned strip mine. You know, I could go and do a good old-fashioned strip mine. It is a possibility. Right, let's see. Oh, I don't have torches. I don't really need them, I'll be fair. Strip mining. That's what I was thinking. If we go and do a good old-fashioned strip mine, then maybe we'll actually get something. The tree grew! But I'm gonna use this on the wheat so that I can breed the cows faster. Because the cows, you know, there's not very many of them. Oh, I missed a bit with my... Grow! Grow, little... See, I can't even do basic redstone, you know, so... Do it together and grow different crops next faster. Is that a thing? I did not know that was a thing. See, it proves how little I know about this game. I've been playing it for so many years and I know nothing. Yo! Since the one side flows and the other may frontal pod. That's madness. How do people know this much? Right, cows, come here. Breed. There you go. I'll be back after my mining expedition. Study this game? I don't know how anyone has the attention span. I can barely edit my own VODs together. But that might be changing, you know, we're having the drugs. The legal ones that I have been prescribed, may I add. Okay, well that's just a cave. What I'm gonna do is go down here. The special interest, that's fair. Go. Deep slate takes so long to mine, it's so annoying. Oh, redstone, hello. I will have like zero use for you, but I need to mine you because you're in the way. Oh, lapis. Also don't need lapis. I have quite a lot of it already. What level we be at? Let's check. Ah, okay, I didn't realize that made a difference. So, I am literally -9. Okay, well that... We have rather a way to go. This is going to be so entertaining. This is peak entertainment value right here. But we're gonna get there. That we'll get down and then we'll mine and oh, it'll all be good. I'll probably just get down to the level today and then I'll do the actual like mining for another day. Because I'm tired. And isn't anywhere near mountains, is it? Not mountains, just little hills. Yeah, no deep dark for me. All is good. My goodness. Takes so long. My pickaxe is nearly dead, but I have another one, so all is good. We're getting there. We're nearly there. Oh, there we go. Pickaxe number 2. Go. See, I know I have 3 diamonds, so I could make a diamond pickaxe, but I want to wait until I have more before I use them to, stuff. Thank you. We will see, we'll see. Okay, what level are we on now? That level we need to be at? Pretty sure it is. Yes, down one more. There we go. Bam. And then we just go this way. And then we just go. We just move and we just, you know. Haven't gone to the Nether in this world yet either. We will do that as well. Ton of wool. Oh yeah, that's fair. I just realised I still just have a bunch of wheat, but I can't make it into bread because I don't have a crafting table on me at the moment. Really? Why? Please. Well, that was disturbing. I don't like it when it does that. Fancy. Very fancy. I'm gonna have so much deep slate after this. I will never need more deep slate. Gold's not what I wanted. Really, really not what we need here. Castle. It's true, I could make a castle. Really have a need for a castle, but maybe I could make a castle. Really? There's still... Okay. This is just, you know... This is just fabulous. I'm having the time of my life. This is great. I'm gonna use so many pickaxes. Nearly gone through 2 pickaxes now. How many diamonds? 0. There's diamonds. I would like some diamonds. See, here gets to the point that like if you find them, is your pickaxe gonna have enough durability left to mine them? Come on. There's you know, a nice note to end it on maybe? No. No, okay. Thanks, game. Appreciate you. This game, you know, I've dedicated so much of my life to it, you think it might repay it, you know? As soon as you found them, yeah, that has also happened to me. Okay, well, that was not successful. But we now at least have the mine going down to the right level, so it will be easier to come back and do more. All the way up to the sky. Why is this on beat to the music? That's really funny. I love it when things in the game happen in time with the music, it makes me happy. Hello, Wednesday! Hello, how are you? I'm so sorry, I'm just wrapping up stream for today. Well, not quite yet. We're gonna get back to my house and put the stuff away. But it's lovely to see you. How are you? Really, why is it always night when I get out of the mines? It's really just not fun. My Amazon order's been dispatched. Lovely. Is Twitch Whisper? You'll get a notification. It'll tell you. Alright, your back hurts. Oh dear, that is not good. My Amazon order has been dispatched. It's a good day. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, cows. Ready to breed again. Please be. Here. Okay, and now we run home in the dark because that just seems to be a thing we do all the time now. Run! Run! I really need to make this path clearer so it's not so hard. No, don't shoot me, please. Think I'm smart. Why is my farm... So basically, I built my house over where my farm is. But then I decided I wanted my house here instead. So I moved the house. And I didn't bother to move the farm. That's, you know, that's as basic as it is. Right, slip. It's against that Bible, I appreciate it very, very much. That is going to be stream for today. I've just realised I'm still wearing my Mithril lore skin. Oh well, that's fine. Thank you all so much for coming to stream today. I had a lovely time doing lore. It was very, very cool. And speaking of lore, we are going to raid Jay, who I did lore with because we love Jay. Ace of Jay. But yes, I hope you all have a wonderful time with Jay. I'm gonna be live again either tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure which. Definitely Friday, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, if you have a sub, you can use the Bean Raid emote. If you don't, you can just say Bean Raid or a Scottish Raid. And yeah, I will see you soon. The best time with Jay. Give them all of my love. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I appreciate you all.